the water was Elara's world now. She propelled herself through the sun-dappled shallows of the coral reef, her tail a deep, velvety blue, scattered with shimmering silver flakes that caught the light like distant stars flicking effortlessly. It was a tail that belonged to the midnight sky, a constant, beautiful reminder of the vast, dark ocean she now called home. Beside her, Neri, her sister, chattered excitedly about the upcoming Moonfall Festival. Neri had been born of the sea, her tail the vibrant green of kelp forests, her spirit as untamed as the ocean currents. She was everything a mermaid should be. And the bioluminescent jellyfish will form a spiral path to the deep trench. Neri bubbled, her eyes wide. It's the most beautiful thing you'll ever see, Elara. You'll forget the land ever existed. Elara smiled, a practiced, gentle curve of her lips. The land. It was a vague concept, a faded dream from a life she could no longer grasp. The transformation from human to mermaid had been like a tide washing over footprints in the sand, smoothing away the details of who she was. She knew she had once walked, but the memory of solid ground beneath her feet was gone. She knew she had a past, but it was a sealed shell, its contents hidden. It was the little things now that began to pry that shell open. Earlier that day, an old sea turtle had nibbled on a patch of seagrass, and the scent, earthy and green, had washed over her. It was a scent that didn't belong to the brine and salt of the ocean. For a fleeting second, it wasn't the turtle she saw, but the ghost of a memory. A sun-warmed garden, the feel of soil between her fingers, and a voice humming a soft lullaby. Then, while weaving strands of pearlweed for the festival garlands, her fingers moved in a strange, intricate pattern, looping and tying without thought. Neri had stared in awe. "How did you do that? That's not a mer-knot." Elara had looked down at her work, a complex, beautiful knot forming effortlessly. She didn't know how. The knowledge was just there, etched into her muscles, a silent echo from a forgotten life. The most powerful reminder came in the evening. She and Neri were chasing silver-finned sardines near a sunken ship, its timbers skeletal and draped in anemones. Inside the wreck, nestled in a silt-filled ceramic pot, was a single, perfect white oyster shell. It was smooth and cool against her palm. As she held it, a memory surfaced, sharp and clear as a shard of glass. She was small, sitting on a wooden porch swing. The air was cool, smelling of rain and damp earth. A woman with kind, crinkled eyes and soft, wrinkled hands was holding a similar shell to Elara's ear. "Listen, my little star," the woman whispered. "You can hear the ocean." Elara's breath caught in her gills. She brought the oyster shell to her own ear, the gesture instinctual. But here underwater, there was no imagined ocean roar. There was only the real, crushing silence of the deep, pressing in on her. Grandmother. The word surfaced in her mind, a treasure salvaged from the abyss. With it came a torrent of feeling, the scratchy wool of a blanket, the taste of something sweet and warm chocolate, and a profound, aching sense of love and safety. "Elara? What's wrong?" Neri swam closer, her face etched with concern. "You look like you've seen a ghost shark." "I remember," Elara whispered, her voice a stream of bubbles. "I had a grandmother. She lived in a house, with a garden. She called me her little star." Neri's brow furrowed. "The land life. But that's gone, Elara. It's a forgotten dream. This is real. We are your family." "I know," Elara said, her heart a conflicted drum in her chest. She looked at her tail, her beautiful starry tail, a gift from the sea. But now it also felt like a chain. The yearning was a physical pain, a hollow ache beneath her ribs. She yearned for the feeling of rain on her skin, for the solidness of the ground, for the smell of her grandmother's garden after a storm. That night, as the moon painted a silver path on the water's surface far above, Elara didn't join the other merfolk. She swam to a secluded grotto, where a rare, glowing moss coated the ceiling, mimicking the night sky. She lay on a smooth rock, her starry tail half submerged, and looked up. The memories were returning, not as a flood, but as a slow, persistent tide. Each one was a star igniting in the dark sky of her forgotten past. She was a creature of two worlds, a daughter of both the sea and the soil. The ocean had given her a new life, a new family, and a breathtaking form. But the land, with its ghost of a grandmother and its echoes of a lost love, was calling her home. She didn't know how or even if she could ever answer that call. But for the first time since her transformation, the endless shifting blue of the ocean felt small. And the vast, unreachable world above, with its steadfast ground and whispering winds, felt like a part of her soul she was only just beginning to remember. The end for now, but don't forget to like, share and subscribe to see what comes next for Elara.